Captain, there appears to be an unidentified ship in Docking Bay 3.
That can't be right. It's not one of our ships.
Looks like we're going to have to take a look to find out ourselves.
Attention all troops. There's an unidentified ship in Docking Bay 3.
Grab your weapons and make your way to Docking Bay 3.
All right, troops, this is it. Prepare to take aim at who or whatever comes out from there.
Stay where you are. If you resist us, you will be destroyed.
Open fire!
You have fear in yourself. We can remove all emotions so that you can be something greater.
And what would that be?
You will become like us.
No, please, not me. Someone help me!
Now that was easier than what I thought it was going to be. The king was quite thankful for us for getting Remington back home.
I totally agree, Doctor. He even gave us 3 cloaks to keep us warm.
So, now that I've shown you the past, I think it's time to take you to your first world outside of Earth.
Now you're speaking my language, Doctor. Do you have any suggestions?
I know exactly where we can go, which in this case, Qautorus.
My goodness, Doctor, this is incredible. Reminds me a lot of one of those... Oh, what are they? One of those rainforests near the Gold Coast.
Indeed, you're right, Kreig. Qautorus is and always will be a fantastic planet. So beautiful that world leaders believe it should not be destroyed, as it's too important for our environment. And the best part about it, no one lives here, except for the flora and fauna.
But if this place is uninhabited, then why is there a base right over there, Doctor?
Wait a tick, that's not right at all. It's best we find out what it is without causing any trouble.
Please scan your identification, please.
Oh, I hate it when they do that in sci-fi movies. It's lazy screenwriting.
Luckily, I have my psychic paper to deal with this one.
You are members of the Earth Examination Team. You may now proceed inside. Have a nice day.
Now, that was very easy. Too easy, in fact.
And it saves us from a lot of trouble.
Excuse me, sir, but who are you two? We weren't expecting visitors.
Oh, don't worry about that, sir. We are a part of an Earth examination group.
But we were going to have an examination until next week.
Just in case if you need proof, here's my papers.
Right then, Mr. Morrissey. Allow me to introduce myself and my crew. I'm Dr. Zemeckis, the head of this operation. This here is my second-in-command, Claude, and our assistant, Skyler.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
I hope we get along very well.
Oh, please do behave, Kreig. We've only just met these people.
Now then, what I can say for you is that the base has been moving smoothly with the research that we have been doing here.
What type of research are we working on here?
Many years ago, the planet went through a terrible ice age that wiped out everything. For the last 90 years, we make sure that Qautorus returns in its former glory with beautiful jungles.
But how did this ice age occur?
We're not entirely sure. Maybe one of the planets that was next to it caused all the chaos. Then one day it vanished to some other part of the universe, never to be seen or heard of again.
Something seems to be familiar about this lost planet, but I somehow can't put my finger on it.
But I think that isn't important. What is important is that we haven't gotten any replies from the supply carrier. What's more strange is that it's about to arrive in the base at least in 5 minutes.
And one of the crew members on that supply ship is my brother Tovor.
Now that's fascinating. You haven't gotten any word from your crew up in space when they're already about to make their arrival for some reason.
And how's that so, Doctor?
Because I think whoever is on that ship must have stowed their way onto it.
Hello, this is Travers, calling to Earth Base on Qautorus. Can you hear me? Come on, goddammit. Answer me! Look, I may not live for very long, but here's the quick version. The ship has been under attack by the Cybermen, and have converted all the crew into them. No, please, don't make me become like you.
Once the process is complete, you will no longer feel pain. You shall become the first of a new race of Cybermen.
You'll never take me completely. I'll still be nothing like you.
You'll see. We are nearing arrival on Qautorus. The scanners detect that the base is unarmed, but has a protected force field. Do what you can to hijack the systems. How long will it be till we make our arrival? Within 40 miles. Good. Order all Cybermen to the forward hatch, for we shall make sure that we take full control of Qautorus.
Excuse me, Skyler. Is it okay if I sit down?
Feel free to. May I ask you something, Doctor? It's important.
Well, that's why I'm around. If there's something you need me and Craig to help you with.
I'm terribly worried about my brother, as I need him more than ever. You see, Doctor, I've never had much of a family except for Tovor when we became orphans. I've always been seen differently and not been understood for who I am.
I understand where you come from.
You do?
I was a lot like you when I was younger. I wasn't sure who I wanted to be around with, and I had a hard time finding the right people to be with. I was never happy with my people, as I had better intentions on my own to be the person that I am today.
You really do mean that?
Of course I do, Skyler. Now do be sure to remember that all of us are special and different in our own way. Never let anyone judge you for who you are, because we all have our place somewhere in the universe. I may have found mine, and hopefully soon you'll discover yours. And I assure you, no matter what happens, I will find Tovor, and I will save him for you.
We have an incoming message from one of the soldiers. What news do you bring?
Turns out the crew on the supply ship are not there anymore, except for these strange steel soldiers.
Dr. Zemeckis, do as I tell you and get your men away from the watchtower immediately.
Hold your praise, Doctor. Shut up for 2 seconds. Go ahead, officer. What do these metal men look like?
They seem to have no facial expressions whatsoever. Oh no. What do you want? No!
Hurry, Doctor. Get that signal back.
Nothing. Precisely nothing. We've lost all contact.
Come on, man. Get the damn signal.
I don't think that'll solve the situation, Claude.
How could you say that, Doctor?
Because what we are dealing with is something that I'm familiar with, and will take all of you alive.
And what are these silver soldiers.
The Cybermen!
Stay where you are.
Everyone, I instruct you to all to either stay calm or... Oh great, now all of you are gonna fire at them. When does that ever work? Okay, you two have a very important mission to do. I want you to find somewhere safe to get you out of here.
I have to find Tovor. I can't leave this place without him.
I'll let you do that along the way, but I need you to stay safe.
But what about you, Doctor?
I'll stay here with Claude and Dr. Zemeckis in order to figure out what is happening and to stop the Cybermen. You must get out of here. Now go! Now!
Silence! Anyone who moves will be destroyed.
Now look here, you cyber creatures. I don't know who you are or what you are, but what have you done to my supply group?
There's no point asking that question. They've all been converted into Cybermen, now living in former shells of what they used to be.
We should at least ask what they've done to them.
Your crew members from the supply ship were of good use to us, so we reprogrammed and converted them to be like us. There is still good use of human life. They can no longer fear what they once dreaded.
So that's it. You just took my crew and converted them to be like you. But why do all that to come here?
Years ago, our homeworld Mondas once circled around this planet for centuries, turning this once tropical world into a power supply planet for our soldiers. However, it turned out to be useless to us when we made the hyper jump to Earth.
Most notably in 1986 when I first met them back at the South Pole.
These creatures know ya.
Of course I do, Claude. The Cybermen and I have a long history between each other. They blame me for their destruction of their home world of Mondas, when it was themselves that doomed their own world. And once Mondas was destroyed, the Cybermen had to find new planets and new worlds in order to inhabit, and to cryogenically freeze themselves in their freezing chambers.
But how do you think they'll take over this world? It will be impossible to freeze the planet's core.
It will not be impossible. We have an understanding to the controls here in this base. This planet can easily be cooled down to suit our temperatures.
Like hell, no you won't.
Claude, stop. You mustn't.
Ah! My arm! You shot my arm off!
Your orders were to stay where you are.
You madmen! You do not have to do that!
That's not the worst they would have done to you. If they plan to convert you, it's even more horrific.
Now that we are under full control of this base, the plan shall now proceed. Activate the freezing process. As you command.
What's happened?
They've shut off the heating. The planet's core will be at below zero.
And Kreig and Skyler are down in the cellar.
Leader, there appears to be two individuals hiding down in the lower areas of this base. Find them and bring them to me. If they do not comply, destroy them on sight. All cyber troops prepare to march.
Crap! What just happened?
The power must have been shut off. But that can't be right. Zemeckis would never shut down the systems unless it was for an emergency.
Maybe the Silvermen that the Doctor refers to as Cybermen must have shut off the power. But why are they so fascinated with the cold?
I think from my knowledge of what I've read about them, every planet that the Cybermen have lived on has to have temperatures below 0 degrees in order for them to cryogenically freeze themselves in order to stay alive.
Honestly, that sounds creepy, but pretty cool.
Why on earth would you say such a thing?
I don't know, just sounded cool. And another thing about these Cybermen. Are they robots? Like the Terminator or something?
They're not entirely robotic. They were like us humans, but had all that their parts replaced with metal and plastic, and worst of all, they have no feelings.
Do not move. You will come with us or be converted.
Now, that was it.
Quickly, Kreig, run!
Join us.
Skyler, hurry! Get it off me!
Hold still, Kreig. Take this! That'll hold him. For now.
Jeez. It's really bloody cold. Has it really been all that freezing down here?
Right. If you're really that cold, I'll lend you my jacket.
Now, this looks sweet. I should be nicknamed Mr. Sharp with this jacket.
It belonged to Tovor before he went off to work in a supply ship. Usually we call every 3 days to catch up with everything new. At last, he finally picked up. This could help us find out if Tovor's still alive.
Hello, this is Tovor, calling to Earth Base on Qautorus. Can you hear me? Come on, goddammit, answer me. Look, I may not live for very long, but here's the quick version. The ship has been under attack by the Cybermen and have converted all the crew into them. No, please, don't make me become like you.
Did they kill him? Did Cybermen kill my brother?
I don't know, Skyler. But I promise to you, we can find him. We're not giving up now. We've come this far searching for him. I'm not turning back now.
What even is the point, anyways? We will all be turned into these metal monstrosities. How can you say everything is going to be okay when it goddamn isn't?
Who are you? Identify yourselves.
Oh my god, Tovor. What have they done to you?
I said identify yourselves or you will be destroyed.
It's alright, Tovor. We're not here to cause you any harm. I have a friend of mine who can help you.
It's too late for that. I'm now nothing but a monster. A former shell of what I used to be. I am to now join with the others in the main control room, and you're to be escorted with me.
Very well.
How long will it be till Qautorus's core has reached below zero? 15 minutes will be the estimate time. It shall be completed. Excellent. The humans shall be left here frozen to death. Once they are immobile, take them to the conversion chambers.
Doctor, there must be something we can do to stop them.
I'm not sure if we can, but I do have a few tricks up my sleeves.
And how would you do that, Doctor?
I'll show you. Now, I hope I'm not in your way regarding your mission, but after you freeze Qautorus's core and start converting people, what will you do next? Oh yes, I see. You don't even know, do you? It's the same like every other plan you do. You take over a planet, and then you convert the people. Honestly, you're completely out of ideas by this point. What are you even going to achieve out of all this? From what I can see, it's, well, nothing. That's what it is.
Silent or you will die.
Doctor, are you okay?
Kind of. Well, at least it was worth a try.
If no one's gonna take them down, then I'll have to be me.
Claude, no!
Would you think that would be easy?
I may have one arm since I shot it off, but I can still hold a gun very well.
Then you shall be destroyed.
How could they? It was one of my most talented assistants.
He was a good man. He was just taken too soon.
Doctor, do you have any other plans of us getting out of this?
From what our situation is now, then the answer would have to be no.
the escapees that were hiding in the freezing chambers. Have them join with the others. As you command.
Quickly, Kreig, run.
Good work, soldier. Once you have killed her, you are to take down everyone in this area, and your mission will be complete.
As you command, my leader.
No, Tovor, you don't have to do this.
Skyler, you must talk to him! Is there any way you can convince him to turn back to good?
Tovor, remember who you are. Don't listen to your leader. I know there's still good inside of that shell. You're still the same brother who used to play with me in the fields when we were kids. You are not a monster. You're a human.
Doctor, it's not working.
I'm sorry, Skyler, that I got you into this mess.
Do as you must. Finish her.
No, there is no reason to kill them. That's not who I am.
Why do you not kill her?
I've spared these human lives because they are my friends, including my sister Skyler. She may see me as something different, but it does not mean I'm not the same person she knows all her life.
Absolutely fascinating! May I ask this? Is there more to life than what you do?
Why do you say such words?
Because just look at yourselves. All of you. You've all become mindless machines built on being one and the same. Right there is a partially converted soldier who still has feelings and still retains every single bit of his memories. All of us have our moments. Precious moments. So very few. In fact, due to how you wasted on becoming something that you're not. So, what should we become? Mindless machines who don't feel anything, or people who care for one another? Whether human, alien, or even a different color. In the words of a man that I know, Mr. Charlie Chaplin, we think too much, but we feel too little. So more than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Because without the human qualities, the universe would be violent, and everything that we know would be gone. So for the Cybermen that still have human souls deep inside of you, you can fight back. Fight back up against your programming. Become human again. It might kill you, but it'll release you from your pain.
That was incredible, I have to say.
Well said, Doctor. Very well said. They've all been deactivated. It's over at last.
Kreig, look. That one must have shed a tear.
Must have been because of your speech.
It could be, but I think it was most of them realizing their ways as human individuals. It was the real human soul that fought back against the mechanical machine.
But did it have any effect on Tovor?
He's partially converted, meaning that he still remains all his human emotions, so he'll live on forever.
You think that this is all over because you have stopped nothing, Doctor? I will not be easily defeated by human emotions. I lost mine years ago when I was converted and will never go back. Never!
I think you may have said that way too soon. If you dare take my friends, we'll die together.
Now that was epic. Did I do good, Doctor?
Not half bad, actually. Oh, but please, next time, do ask me before you take down the monsters.
Whatever you say, Doctor, I will always listen to you.
Now that that's over with.
Doctor, Tovor's not breathing well.
No, this isn't good. Please, Tovor, why'd you have to do it? You have so much to live for. Why sacrifice yourself for this?
I did it to save you. I couldn't let you be taken by the leader. Your life is more important to mine now. Promise me that you will take my body back to Earth where I can rest.
Oh, God. Please. Don't die.
Dear sister, don't cry. Well, there's life, there's hope, and I'm sure you can go on without me.
Skyler, I'm really sorry for what's happened. Tovor wanted to make sure that you lived on and not let you feel in pain. It's okay, my dear. It's okay.
Doctor, the power's back on. It's all good now.
Yeah, it's finally over.
That must be the control center on Earth calling us. Don't worry, I'll get the monitor.
Hello, Earth base on Qautorus. Can you read me?
Earth base to control center. We're reading you loud and clear.
What's been going on out there? Where have you been?
We just had a technical fault in our system. It's all been arranged. We will continue with our work as soon as possible.
Oh, alright then. Do give us a full report on your progress as soon as you can.
Will do, sir. Well, Doctor, I would like to thank you for helping us. If you and Krieg weren't here in the nick of time, we would have all been gone for sure.
It's always good to lend a helping hand whenever something bad happens. Promise me that you'll stay safe, and do be sure to keep this secret from the public eye. We don't want them to be all worked up all about this.
I promise. I won't let you down.
Good work, Dr. Zemeckis. Come along, Kreig. Back to the TARDIS.
Doctor, is it okay if I see your ship?
Why not? It would be kind of cool if you saw it.
There she is. Luckily the old girl wasn't harmed at all in any way.
Any reason why your shuttle is a blue box?
The doctors told me it disguises itself into any object. I don't know. I've never really understood it at all. It was really nice in many, many ways, and I'm really sorry for your loss.
Thanks, Kreig. And do stay safe.
You know, Skyler, we can get you back home to Earth and bury your brother safely back there.
Actually, Doctor, I'll stay behind and I've got a lot of fixing up to do with the station, but hopefully I'll give him a final farewell. It's what he would have wanted.
That's perfectly understandable, Skyler.
Yo, Doctor, are you ready yet?
I'll be there in a second! Well, it was very nice meeting you, and I'm sure you'll do great things in the future. Oh, and do stay where you are. You're gonna love this little trick.